Well, friends, I was in the mood to keep going. So part 2 and part 3 are being recorded back to back. Except now I have booze. Untold Reality, obviously. I put up a Smash video from what was actually my bachelor party back in September. Yes, it is awful and terrible, and we suck at Smash. I don't know how I won as much as I did. I am sorry to anyone who's actually good at Smash and saw that, but there is so much Falcon Punch, it's ridiculous. If you're seeing this, you're already seeing a really long episode length. I decided how I'm going to do this is different than what I've done before. I'm actually going to do all the Mount Glouse, I think is what I decided on. That section, we're doing this all in one go. Cut this up. Meh. Couldn't be bothered. So, let's just do this whole section in one go. When it ends, that's when I'm ending this part. So with that in mind, let's get going. So I did nothing off screen. I literally went out and got some booze and came back. So, we're here. There are some new enemies here, and we're probably going to see a few of them right away. It's usually what happens. And nope. Okay. So I don't think we're in. This sounds funny. I don't think we're in danger of another level up anytime soon. Okay. I'm actually gonna run from some fights because there's something I want to try to do. And to pull that off, I have to not kill people. Which sounds really counterintuitive. So we're gonna keep running until we get where we gotta be. In the event of a new enemy, I will not run. There is 1, 2, 3. 1 out here, 2 more inside. So there's some items and thingies on this slope to grab. What do we have here? No, we're running. I'm shocked we've run twice with as terrible speed as we do. As far as I know, that run mechanic requires a decent rate of speed. So Heavy Caro, or Caro, before I said Caro, is a fishing lure, which we will have later. Yeah, running again. I really want to try to get this ability, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get it for probably another, I'm going to say 10 hours. Cloth shield. Aha, we can update someone's defense already. We will do that in a bit. Yeah, so my hope is to sort of fly through this as much as we can. Most of these battles would usually be wearing you out a lot, but what level are we? Level 4. That's okay. We should be fine. Worst case scenario, there are items and things that we can use. Aha! Can't learn anything from them, but we can kill them. So one thing these guys will do, like I said, reskin. So a reskin of the wolf that we saw in the intro scene. You'll get a lot of those. One ability they have that I thought you could learn that you can't is Chlorine, which basically is like Poison Sting. Actually, it's not Poison Sting, it's basically toxic. It's just, here, you're poisoned now. Which is why Ryu learning the technique that he did is so important. We get across the bridge. The sun suddenly starts setting right away. Bad crow sound. M's flying across the screen. Oh, rum is nice. Anyways, let's go hang out in the shed. Or cabin. Or both. Oh, look, there's a friend. And a skinned... If it's that big, I'm going to say either a big wolf or a small bear. That's about the size of Ray, and I'm saying Ray, he's a teenager, so he's probably 5 foot something. Yeah, that's probably a bear. Yeah, that little tail, that's a bear. So, Ray was worried about us. Bunyan was keeping us as hostages, but he wasn't actually. Because, uh-oh. There's a thing. Yeah. This is what Bunyan wanted Ray to do. He wanted Ray to kill this thing. And what it means, Bunyan knows more than he's willing to let on. I'm stronger if I were alone. Wait a minute. What does that mean? What cryptic bastardization of shenanigans is this? Yeah. It'd be dangerous to, okay, that's that line. It'd be dangerous to go alone at night. Definitely a Zelda reference. Definitely. Uh-oh. We're getting something bad's about to happen, music. Alright. Let's progress. Uh-oh. There's a thing! So this is the new... Or new... I just said new. He's a... Chimera? I can't remember the actual mythological beast. I'm thinking of future me. Put something up. So the goal here is to get an item off of him. He will literally not... I don't know if I can blind him. Let's try. He can kill you. This is the first battle that really kind of can punish you. If you just come straight here without fighting, pretty much like I did, it can punish you. I don't think we know. Yeah, we're not going to blind him. He's a boss. So, we're going to do lots of this. There's an item he has that I want. So when you see that couldn't steal anything, it means he has an item. He has a really low drop rate of this, though. So, if I get it... I've had to save state before to get this. This is going to be a really boring battle. This battle doesn't actually matter. Game's not telling you that, though. Chlorine. We are poison. Let's fix that. So pilfer and purify. Oh, I want that item. So what the new drops is power food, which is basically, again, to use Pokemon terms, protein. Just ups your attack stat permanently. I am going to use, I should tell you now, every single stat boost item I get is going to Ryu. Telling you now. So no one give me guff for it. It's a thing. It's just how I work. I can't remember the amount of health that New has here. I'm really wanting this item. Every little bit helps. I'm used to RPGs. Couldn't steal anything. No, you're gonna kill him! Yeah, so even Ryu actually does semi-decent damage. Couldn't steal. Come on. Alright, let's heal ourselves again. Apologies, honestly, really, for how boring this is. We fight this dude multiple times. The next time I fight him, I will fight him properly. Because we'll need to. Because that's the real fight. Yeah, so yeah, we are taking reduced damage because of our formation, which is awesome, because we need it. If I did the attack formation that I usually do, we'd have been long dead. No! Good. We'd have been long dead if I was using normal attack stat. The added defense is awesome. And the fact that they then don't attack anyone in priority, sweet. Okay, fine, you're dying. I'm just gonna, yeah, we're gonna make, I've had enough. I'm bored. If I'm bored, you guys are definitely bored. So let's just, couldn't steal. That's fine. He changed colors ever so slightly. Does that do anything? No? Okay, let's just kill. Oh! Okay! I didn't realize that's how that worked. But okay. Let's heal. Because we're now weak. Bed looks nice and comfortable. Do you want to rest? Yeah, I do. Because I just fought a stupid thing and didn't get the item I wanted. I'm not gonna go back and do that off screen to get it. Yeah. I'm just gonna go. You can item duplicate later in the game. And that's what I'll do once I have a bunch of them, so I can basically get infinite attack. Which, will be quite pleasant. Okay, we're not going to do any more fights, because I need to get... There's a cave up here that I need to get into, and I have to change my equipment first. Let's make ourselves weak, because I need to try to not kill something that has 5 health. Yeah, so I'm starting to look ahead at like enemies' health and stats a bit. I've also changed my recording setup a little bit, so I have some access to docs and things as I'm doing this. A trail of blood. It must be the monster's blood. You are... I was about to say Dr. Seuss. Dr. Sherlock Holmes. You're Dr. Seuss. That would be brilliant. Aha! So, we are going to kill these guys. Are we too strong already? Let's find out. I think we are. I thought for a while that poison also reduces. Yep, too strong. That is my weakest attack. Another thing I can think of doing is this. But again, 5. We have to do less than 5. This is the weakest attack I've got. Yeah, so we're already too strong. Damn it. So there's an ability you get. If you can manage to hit a bat and not kill it, the ability is called Gloom. And I'm sure I have that. Either have it or... Oh, by the way, poison! That's what poison does. So let's fix that. I am not going to be using my AP because we're not leaving here till this is done. So the monster went this way. So let's go this way. Monster went that way. Let's ignore that. I tend to follow the general rule in an RPG of when a game tells you to go somewhere, go the opposite way. It tends to lead to extra things and stuff that are important. We actually might get an item. That's a bollock knife. Ball's knife. Yeah, so that's what he has already. Did I get a pointed stick? Who can... Oh yeah, it's someone else later on. Yeah, it's someone else later on. Okay. Nothing there that'll help. No, Pilfer is usually a weak attack. I'm curious about something. Because the bats always defend turn 1. Ooh, we might have a chance. Okay. Because I'm using an item right now that actually makes Ray's attack decent. So let's switch out Ray's attack, basically. We're going to change what he's using to try to make Pilfer not kill. I mean, I don't think it's going to if it did that much damage. Unless we half his attack, which this won't do. Off 2, that's not going to do a damn thing. Because it's still at 30. Talisman protects you from death attacks, which right now, there aren't any. The game doesn't tell you that though. Zombie! Let's see what this does. Let's make them all attack that one. This is my theory. I grabbed clothing. So now there's a naked zombie. And we're making his friends attack. I think you can also influence zombies to attack themselves. Which, I mean, it breaks them out of their confusion. But it is funny. Let's just all attack, since they're apparently so slow that even we are faster than them. Now we're gonna gain another ally. Nope. Pilfer. Attack. I think fire attacks do bonus damage against zombies. Future me, let me know if that's actually true. You know, this whole future me thing, in the beginning I wasn't sure about it. It's actually pretty convenient. A, I get numbers up there that show that I know what I'm doing. B, I get to learn stuff. I like learning. Don't know if you guys know that. I love reading. Reading is the best. I also like school. I miss school so much. High school itself was meh. High school, I mean, it was fine. It was what it was. High school is always a bit of a rat nest. But college, on the other hand, I went through police college. Which, I was like, oh yeah. I don't think it'll let me do anything here yet. Nope. Alright, let's go follow the monster. Yeah, let's just do it. We'll do it the fast way this time. I'm gonna run an experiment here. See if this actually does work. Let's target that one. Oh no, he can't target himself. Interesting. They've got a good amount of health. Okay, let's just do this. Fast way. So this is the lazy way, but this is also the grind-friendly way. I'm hitting nothing. Everything is just going. We're gonna have to heal me. Ooh! Crits are always nice. I enjoy when crits happen. They make you feel like something cool has actually gone down. Healing herb. Healing herb. I did that backwards. I already explained, herb is a name. Herb is a thing. Let's see. Bats. All the bats. So, he's using his weak weapon. They all defend, because that's what the cool kids do. Oh my god, it worked! Okay. Everyone, examine him. Someone learn this. Yeah! I mean, wrong dude. Oh, I thought I missed it. Okay. Alright, let's kill our friends now. Because I don't need them anymore. So, turn single target into an undead. What that does, you can then use healing items to kill people. So, as long as it's not a boss character, it's awesome. There's some characters that cause some issues. So, they use it on you. I didn't even know this attack was a thing for a long time until late game. They use it on you, and as long as it hits, you go to heal yourself, and then you're like, shit, why did I just die? That's why, because it makes you undead, basically. It makes everything... Normal damage hurts you, healing damage hurts you. You have to cure the status, and it doesn't give you a clear notification that there's a status ailment. Oh man! That is awesome. What happened to my controller? Why is it off? Did it unplug? Tell me it did not unplug. Oh, thank God. Okay. So let's go in here. We follow the blood. And zombie. But there's a cave. So, how do we get to that cave? now when I was a kid this was obvious, and modern day graphics can't really tell. It doesn't look like it is, but there's supposed to be current to this. Clearly up here there's current. Down here it looks like a pool that you could very easily swim through. Yeah, we can't jump in, we can't do anything. So let's leave, because, you know, what else would you do aside from just leave? Then Teepo goes, wait a minute. And as this is Teepo's moment to shine, to make it clear that he knows what's going on, he's a thinking dude. Just in case I haven't introduced him yet, I think I have, but if I haven't, here's Teepo's thing. In the event where I did already introduce him, ignore me saying here's Teepo. But yeah, so let's now that, oh man, if only I got power food, that would have been pretty sweet. And now zombie attacks, and now he dies. Yeah, so like in here, not that scary. So let's actually fix everyone's stuff. So one thing that's cool you can do, you can say optimize. This just boosts your stats as much as possible. And let's fix Ray. So can't change anything there. Cloth shield is on us. Everyone else is as max as they can be. So we're awesome. We have more defense than anyone. But we're weaker than everyone. We're dumbest of everyone. And we're slowest of everyone. So right now, we are our party's tank. Which is sad. Because, yeah. Also, Ray has more health than we do. So, Ray has more health than we do. So, usually, technically, he is more tank. So we're nothing. We suck. Yeah. Let's kill them, and let's go influence, and let's go there. Let's make our friends help us. Oh, I love... See, it's actually helpful in its own way. Especially early game, when there are plenty of dumb enemies around. Very shortly, it becomes near useless. Oh, no. Let's just kill. Let's move on. Now sometimes those confused enemies will attack themselves. And sometimes when you attack them, if you attack with magic, you never unconfuse them. On a rare occasion, I think I've seen it maybe once or twice, so it might have been a bug. It doesn't unconfuse them, but like a physical attack is usually the thing that does it. A magic attack will never pull them out. It's like sleeping. It never pulls them out. Oh, I got it! There you go, Teepo's thinking. Being a leader. Let's do it. Trying to get any items I missed in here. Yeah, there's a bent sword. There's an item I missed in here that I didn't get. What was it, though? Let's try to find it, shall we? Let's find out. Apologies, I'm reading. I might cut this out. I might not. It's a huge pile of bones. Let's go. Mya. Pile of bones. I just went the way I just went. Wow, that made no sense. I just went this way. I just came. Bollocks! I just went the way I just came from. There we go. So I'm going to try to get out of this fight, because I just found out where that bent sword is. Now, for later... so this is the one thing annoying about being slow. because the game does this sometimes. But I mean, they're helping me. There we go. There's a big pile of bones I gotta find. There are items you get later for... yeah, this is, I think, what I was supposed to do. Ah, yeah, the initiative. Initiative is basically you have a free attack. It's sort of like, as you've noticed in the battles, there's that X attack thing sometimes. There we go, that's even weaker. That probably would have done it. Is that weaker than the dagger? Yeah, it is. That probably would have done it. It's weaker and heavier. That's amazing. And you know what? Melted blade? Why not? Just... why not? Alright, let's make some progress. I say as I'm pulled into a fight with a zombie. Alright, 27 minutes in. That's okay. This is actually going to be less time than I thought, which is awesome. Because I was concerned this would be like an hour long, which it's not going to be. Now that I know. I won't grind for the level. We'll just level up as we go. Alright, let's jump in. Yes, I want to dive in. Kids, don't ever do this. If you're ever in a cave with a river, do not jump in. Especially with if you're with a blue-haired kid, purple-haired kid, or a cat man. Definitely don't jump into the water. I almost said don't drink the water, but that's a Dave Matthews reference. And don't drink cave water either. Doesn't matter if yeah, you don't want to do that. That just sounds like a terrible idea. Alright, Ryu, shake yourself off. There you go. So, we are now in the cave with the suspected thing. Let's heal everyone. And let's get her done. Now, this is the first time. I don't think we hear this music again. This is the fight that actually matters. This is where you actually have to kill this thing. The recommended level from the playthrough that I'm reading, that I use, is you're supposed to be level 6 here. I'm level 5. So we'll see how this goes. Let's see. So, in 2 levels we would have had a new attack, which we don't have. That's okay. So basically, Ryu at this point in the game is on heal duty. And Teepo is on just attack, cause damage. We're gonna try to steal power food again. Yeah, so that new stomp in my head that's doing less damage. He also reprisals more. It's a weird. This is a weird boss, but here we go. Let's try to pilfer. Let's freeze him. I don't think he has a weakness that we can use. Actually, you know what? I've always liked fire. Let's do that. And let's attack. I really hope we can get this, because if I miss it twice, that makes me feel kind of bad. Ooh, look at us. Prizing for 11. Let's try hard. Okay, we're actually doing more damage than I anticipated we would. Let's see if there's a difference here. Let's heal Teepo, just in case. This boss, if I'm remembering correctly and reading this correctly, has, let's see, 285 health, which is cool. That's way higher than anything we've come across so far. Yeah, definitely weak to fire. Kill it with fire. Because that did 11 damage, which is not conducive to what we want. Now, the reason I'm trying to keep everyone's health high, he'll use an attack that does 10 to 15 damage, and I've always become paranoid. Yeah. Because I've gamed over at this guy before. From under-leveling. Don't do that. Don't under-level kids. Not don't under-level your kids. Don't under-level, comma, kids. Yeah, it's a grammar joke. Some of you might get that. So, we got a little pop down. He howls in fury! It means he's about to use his attack. That's the game's way of warning you, hey, something bad's about to happen. So, what we're gonna do is that. Which I'm not... You're supposed to use your thing! You're not doing what you're supposed to do! Fine. I'll just kill you then. Because if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then to hell with you. Fine. Fine. No power food. I get it. It's fine. We'll be fine. Ryu will be just as strong. It's fine. Fine, fine, fine. Fine. I will get it later from a different source. I hoped. I hope that maybe, just maybe. Wait, what? You just... So that was the attack that usually does 10 to 15. That usually gives me a bit of a hard time. So, let us give it one more go. Let's heal me. Because I'm the star. I made the right call. Oh, I definitely made the right call. Oh, that would have been so good if we got it at the end. And 32 experience. Ryu learns how to protect, which would have been nice to have there. And 50 Zenny. That's me. And he dies! Or at least, he's standing guard. It's standing guard dead. So this is a classic Japanese thing. That, sort of like dying on your feet. Like, my resolve is so great that I won't fall. That's what he kind of did. It died on its feet. Like it was trying to protect the cave behind it. Well, let's go find out what's in the cave then, because who cares? Oh, sadness. This music is so sad. Like, you're just like, I just beat a boss! Wow, that was kind of cool. And now... this? It's just like, oh. And you can talk to them again. There's no other items hidden in here. It's like, oh. Did we actually do the right thing? Like, we killed a mom. I thought it was a dad, but it was a mom. Don't hurt moms, man. I mean, don't hurt people, but definitely don't hurt moms. Oh, there we go. Let's, yeah, let's get out of here. Yeah, let's... Don't know why we do a 360, but we do. Yeah, and it's just like, okay, I guess that is that. And there's Bunyan. So he was here the whole time. So dude knew what was going on. He does his eye roll thing. That's like the only animation he has. So the implication here is that he had a plan to do this, and to teach us a lesson, he made us do it. Yeah. This is a greater good thing, which is just ripe for debate. I tend to side on the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few side. Like, Spock had it right. So, spring came at last. Yeah. I thought the game just crashed when it just black screened. That's why I said nothing. I was scared for a moment. Oh my god, there's life. Now, there's just, yeah. So from here on out, everything is a bit brighter, everything has a bit more greenery in it. Plants are a bit bigger, there's a bit more animal, there's stuff. Life is good. Basically, we did the right thing. It's sort of like, would you kill a person to save 1,000? I think, which is, I don't know. This is the whole, to go to the pop culture thing, this is the whole Civil War, like, Marvel thing. Steve Rogers is the, we shouldn't have to kill one person. We don't have to. But Tony, Iron Man, to me is more the, we shouldn't have to, but if we have to, if it saves that many people, do it. Greater good. And so I think it really depends on, like, how you feel about the idea of the greater good, about the value of it. One of my favorite quotes is, the death of one is a tragedy, the death of millions is just a statistic. Which is a terrible, really zoomed out way of looking at it. But if you hear that one person died versus you hear that thousands died at an event, the thousands dying is hard, but we also can't comprehend 1,000 people just in our mind's eye. So we're removed from it. So it's, I don't know, I'm going to stop now because it's up for debate. And as much as I like debating, I don't want that in my comments. So we're back in control in the Life is Good times. Here's the thing. I'm going to end this here. Because based on my timer, I am seeing 39 minutes. Yeah, we're ending this. Oh, we're ending this with a fight with characters that were way better. You know what? Let's see if I can... Are we faster than you yet? No, we're not. Okay. I was just figuring maybe we can get another waistcloth. On that note, let's end this here. Thanks, guys, for watching. That was our first boss. The game opens up a little bit after this. We will get our first master in the next part. I will explain that once we get there. There are no new enemies in the area. We are heading to a new place shortly thereafter, in which there are two enemies in the whole area. Both have a new ability. So, we'll get there when we get there. But yeah. So guys, as always, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, or don't like and subscribe. Bell on, bell off, your call. Yeah. Take care, friends. See you around.